What up, though, Boogie? You know what
Hey,
time it is. It's time for y'all's favorite late night podcast, Late Night Podcast. We are back with a dope ass episode of Late Night with Nate. I'm your boy, Nate Galloway.
and I am Adrian Brandyberg. Oh God, here we go. Here we
I got
go.
the bells in this on time, Boogie. I got them
All
on
right,
time.
congratulations. I'm so happy for you.
Telling you, got to follow that podcast handbook. But again, welcome back to a dope ass episode of Late Night with Nate and Adrian. Shout out to the No Sleep crew. We appreciate y'all for checking in on all your podcast platforms. Like, subscribe on everything. Boogie, it's March Madness. Who you going with?
I don't watch college that much. Like outside of staring at tight asses, tight young asses. I'm cool. I honestly let me just clear this up
Okay,
real
Brittany
quick.
Murphy.
Right. Chill out. Chill out. Chill out. No, what I was saying was, let me say this real quick. I like to watch basketball, football, college sports until it gets to the end. So I'm a Sweet 16er slash Final Four type of gal, So talk to
Brittany
me
Renner.
when we
I called you
actually
Brittany
have
Murphy.
teams. Yeah, it's Brittany Grinder, but it's cool.
No,
Notice
no,
how I
it's
just kept it
Brittany
moving.
Renner. Brittany Griner's over in right. It's too many
Oh,
Britneys.
you mean
Yeah,
You
yeah.
talking about that one? That
Yeah,
girl.
yeah. It's too
Okay,
many
okay,
Britneys.
cool. It's a
I
lot of
called you
Brittany
Brittany Murphy. I was like, wait, ain't that the white lady? But
that
yeah,
passed away. R.I.P. Notice how
yeah,
I just kept going. Like
yeah.
that's what you're supposed to do as a
It is what
professional.
it
So
is. Yeah,
yeah.
but the first teams they do play tonight. But you know who my squads are: Michigan, North Carolina. That's who I'm rooting for.
Ooh, okay, sorry.
But Boogie,
Yes.
we got a guest.
Do we have a guest?
We got a guest. We ain't had a guest in a minute.
It's been a while. We
It
we took a
has
we took a breather. We took a sabbatical.
it has been a minute.
Yeah.
The guest that we got, he is multi-talented.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
telling you, this brother, he hits stages,
Oh,
stand-up
does he
comedian.
now?
This brother is a writer.
Ah.
He writes shows. He got a show coming out called Tonight's Special Guest.
Oh,
This
hella
brother
funny.
also he's a trifecta. This brother be killing the videos online.
Okay.
If you have
Yeah, I
not
peep
seen this
game.
brother's videos, your timeline ain't shit. Your
Yeah.
timeline ain't shit. Your timeline is
I
lame.
mean, you're not in the right lane.
Me and his brother actually connected during the beginning of the pandemic,
All
just
right.
bouncing ideas off each other. And I was like, yo, this dude is hella funny.
Mm,
So I got to get him on the podcast. Y'all give it
absolutely.
up for my man Desi Alexander, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Greetings. How's everybody doing? What's up, y'all?
What up, brother,
I share
man?
on my page and shit as we go along. Yeah, man. How y'all doing, man? Glad to be
Yeah,
here,
we
man.
good, brother. How you doing? We
I'm
appreciate you
good.
for checking in with us.
I'm hiding out in my closet away from my family. So yeah, man. I'm happy to be alone.
Hey man, you got them good acoustics up in
Yes.
that closet office you got there.
Yes, Lord. Yes.
Let him be great. Let him be great.
They
Okay.
won't let me.
Oh man, Desi, one thing I gotta ask you, bro, because you be busy, man. How is it, man? I find it so challenging just to post a couple little memes that I do, man. It's like every hour on the hour, you got a video, brother. How do you do it?
I'll be in the future when everybody
Right.
on the day that they in. I record stuff in the future. So like right now, I'm 4 days ahead in sketches than I am in real life. So I'm just like a future thinker. So all my shit be the stuff y'all be seeing be 4 days ago. So
This man is a
I
visionary.
try to keep.
Yeah, because that's
keep
what he's using. He's using the internet for good. Like he's
Yeah.
working smarter, not harder. Like there are tons of apps that you can actually set and program and set these posts in days before they actually get it. You just put that joint in, set it and forget it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like I think ahead of time because I have been backed up a few times because sometimes with the travel of doing shows and stuff, I'll be behind, but
Be
I'm behind
constipated.
time and shit. But it's just a process of knowing when your writing space is. That's what Nate know. When you write in the sweet spot of all the weird shit in your mind, you gotta write it down, get it out the way. Then you gotta find the right time that you got the energy to record it. So you knock them all out at the same time when you got the energy and the creativity is still in your mind. Because when you get to that point when niggas over 30, when you get to that point when you want to sit down, you gotta sit down. And I ain't forcing nothing. Leave me alone. Everything.
Yeah.
I'm not looking at nothing. So yeah, man, it's just knowing when that creative space. And sometimes it changes. Sometimes it may be before I go to sleep, all my ideas come, and I hate that. You be tired on
Oh,
the
it's the
couch,
worst.
and the shit don't translate to the bed. You be in the bed just up, and your mind thinking like, "If I do this gets like that." I roll over and write some shit on my phone, trouble back, but yeah, just knowing when the creative space is, man. That's all. We all got it. We just gotta find it. That's all.
Hey man, well, we definitely appreciate it, bro, because the videos are hilarious. The latest video that you just put out, man, about the Bucket Boys in Chicago. Adrian,
oh God,
you know, right over there on 87th and Dan Ryan, them Bucket Boys be out there.
They are the finest hustlers that you know. They will find a way. Okay,
they play on your emotions. That's the sales pitch. They play on your emotions. They know how to make. They give you that little Will Smith tear.
Man.
That little glory
tear. Make you feel bad when you don't give them nothing. You got something from Big Brother, you be like, hey man, you know, I ain't got no money. They be like, you know, man, you have a blessed day, man. You know, life is hard. You sit there like, damn, man, you gotta cash that, man. Let me just
I legit do feel bad for it when I don't have. I was like, man, you was playing some tunes, brother. I was like, I wish I could support the vision,
but you still got the ones that's ignorant and mess it up for everybody though.
It's
they
like,
ones,
man,
they the ones that you be like, I ain't giving y'all shit because he rude. I don't like him.
You know what's crazy is I give to the nigga that's like 3 lights back. I was like, bro, had I seen you first, like
your solo was better than his, man. He's just, you know, he had a regular little walking bass line and shit. You was ripping.
You know what's crazy is they need to just change their name though. Stop saying Bucket Boys because these niggas got full beards. They are grown men. They are grown men. They ain't been boys for some years.
They're bucket elders. Fuck out of here.
They ain't bucket elders and shit. You got to graduate sometime. That's why I'm talking about. I don't like how the grown niggas be hustling the little niggas and shit.
Oh yeah.
Like they be like, let me tell y'all how to do all it. All y'all work for me. No, this ain't fucking right age. You can't just hire people. They didn't ask to be under your wing.
This nigga, all of this is under new management. Let me understand. Let me teach y'all. Right.
It's my corner. You know what's funny?
13, 14 years old. Like, man, I'm just struggling. I ain't trying to survive. Now I got work for you. I ain't asked for this shit. So, yeah, man. I just hope for the best for him, man.
You know what's funny is when you see him beefing over the corners, though. It's like this curb versus that curb. It's just like
drumline. The motherfuckers be in the middle of the fucking street drumlining and shit.
Oh goodness.
But do y'all have the squeegee boys though?
What? No. I will say
Adrian answer is better than me.
Yeah, I was gonna say there are certain areas, like especially near gas stations, where they will come and pop up on you here and there, on the south side here and there, but not as prevalent as the Bucket Boys. I've seen more Bucket Boys than
Bucket Boys
for sure.
I feel like
go ahead.
My bad. Go ahead. No, go ahead, bro.
I was gonna say I was just lazy, so they
wait. You were part of the squeegees,
but the squeegees they just like some bitches expect you to just like they just walk up with the two tools. And he's like, you supposed to give me this money. The Bucket Boys, at least the niggas is like at it, like
they work it.
Money.
They be working, like sweating out there.
You watching the band out this bit, so. But yeah, it's crazy. Y'all lucky. Just understand because the squeegee boys are very mobile. The bucket niggas, they got a big ass bucket. They got to get up from the bucket. Squeegee niggas, they already walking at you. As soon as you start slowing down, they already coming to your car. Like you can't even and don't catch eye contact with them. That's the key. You don't catch eye contact.
You can't look at them.
Like you got to do everything. Tunnel vision.
You can't look at them at all. I feel like the squeegee men, though, that's a West Side thing, Adrian. I feel like that's why we don't see many of them. If you hang out South, you don't see them. And they old. They old too.
That's a really good observation. I be where I be at. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. I follow it where the party at, but I don't frequent the West Side enough to say that it's not there. So it might be.
Somebody may have to come up waiting for them because they ain't many squeegee boys. So somebody may have to come up they ain't even really paying attention to. But they be on the phone. Breaking news.
My bad, bro. It's the breaking news there. I didn't mean to cut you off there. Go ahead and finish what you were saying, bro.
No. I was waiting for the news. I'm sitting like, all right, what you got?
This guy.
I didn't mean to cut you off. I hit the button hella soon, but that alert is the wrong alert, actually, as Adrian is looking at me like that. I hit that.
He's so happy that he has a sounding board with different
use
sounds.
all of them, bro. You bought the kit.
He's so happy right now. He bought the whole kit. Yeah, he bought the whole
package. You ain't
I
did.
did.
Not the trial shit. You bought the whole. Your card is in the system. They know your
Right.
card
It
number.
is.
He's so excited right now. He want to show all his new gadgets and tools.
You been walking around the house with that shit like, man, shit.
He's like, hey, you want some beats? I got you. You want a podcast done? I'm your podcast host right here.
I got,
and you know
what's horns.
You know what's crazy, bro? Is I do it every episode.
Literally.
Every episode, I just hit the wrong button. But now I'm gonna hit the right button because for those of you who are tuning in, we like to do a segment called Tip in the Hat, where we like to shout out folks who are actually doing good things in the community. So we tip in our hat.
I'm tipping my hat.
Go ahead.
But before the tipping of the hat, though, because you know it's Obeezy. Obeezy, he did come down with the Rona. So
God.
I hope my man does get well soon. But before we get into this tip of the hat, how do you think Obeezy got the Rona?
You know, Desi, if you haven't heard, Obama tweeted out that he caught COVID, he caught the Rona, he caught the vid, and you know, he didn't go into details of how he got it. He just said, thank goodness that him and Michelle was vaccinated and boosted up. It's clear to me Obama is now on that point where I don't give a fuck face. Okay. He was like, yeah, I was the president, but now I'm doing the damn thing. Like, we already knew he was smoking ciggies. We already knew he was smoking cigarettes. And he said his weakest link is he loves to curse. I don't know if you've heard that, but he likes to curse because he went on comedians in cars drinking coffee. That's what he told Jerry Seinfeld. That's what he told Jerry Seinfeld. He was like, I'm not gonna lie, I like to throw out a couple F-bombs here. So to me, I think he went to Hawaii and got a little Hawaiian in him. Okay, that's what I'm saying.
He got some Maui Wowie.
He got some Maui Wowie.
He was enjoying himself too much. He forgot that the COVID was out. He forgot the shit was even out.
He forgot his mask. You know, ain't no mask mandates. He was like, oh, I forgot my mask.
You know how you do that little that dance he be doing this shit? He was getting it in. And somebody called his goddamn face.
But I definitely hope that Obeezy gets well soon. Boogie, who you got for your tip in the hat?
I just want to shout out and tip my hat off to another Black woman doing her damn thing. Abbott Elementary has been renewed for another season 2 by ABC. This is big time going on right now. So I just want to tip my hat off to Quinta right now. She's doing a damn thing. Shout out to Philly.
Good, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, when I say it, I get excited because it's really kicking the door down for us.
Absolutely.
People don't even realize it. Like, people in the same genre sometimes get jealous or feel like my door is closing.
Speak on it.
Yo, these people are really kicking the doors down for us.
Speak on it.
Win. Like, year after year.
Hell yeah.
Issa, you see, what's the girl? The other show. She did a couple movies too. I can't think of her name. But from her to Issa to
Quinta,
they are really knocking down doors for us, yo. And it's like the harder you work at it, the harder you stay consistent with it. No matter how long it's going to happen.
It's going to happen.
All these women, all these people, all these Black people. I think a part of it is us getting fucked up in the media. Us getting shot the fuck up. They feel like all these authorities like we need to kind of pull back on fucking them up and start giving them shit that they've been working for all this time. You remember during the pandemic, motherfuckers was getting shot by the police. That's when they got real heavy on supporting us. Remember that shit?
Yeah.
I feel like now they're starting to really open the gates now even more now. Like, we need to just, because we fucked up a lot. So
right.
Give them some little break.
They're like, hey, can we green light a little bit more projects for these Blacks?
Yeah, because they are dying.
Y'all.
So
y'all niggas.
I'm proud. I'd be proud of them also because I feel like I watched their journey as I grew in my journey.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
And when they progress, you feel like your door is right there. You're on the way.
Yep.
But your door, whatever you're doing, is right there because it's happening. You just gotta believe this shit is dope enough to get there. It's gonna happen. So I get excited when I see this shit, man. So shout out to Quinta, man.
Hell yeah, man. It's definitely exciting, bro. Like
every time I see that, I watch every episode that shit come on, man.
And be dying laughing, bro. That's the thing. Every episode from the pilot, because most pilots aren't good. Mm-hmm. But that one, I was like, wow, this is gonna be a good show.
And it's like the pilot is kind of like you be like, all right now, you know what I'm saying? Because the expectations are so high. Even and we speculate and pick out everything wrong or what they could have did better. But man, that shit was done the way it was supposed to be done. Because you feel like you feel like the nigga that's everybody hates Chris, his character. I feel like that nigga's me. Because when I started teaching, I snuck in as a sub.
Oh,
and then
damn.
the school hired me as a full-time teacher. And I'm from Baltimore. That's fully his fault. I was like, this nigga really me.
Yo, that's you.
That's your arc line, bro.
But I felt so inspired by it. My wife, she told me, look, check it out. But yeah, man, they just doing it, man. And it just feels good to see ourselves. Because our kids only realize, like, we be excited because they used to seeing us on TV now. Because they grew up and it's already happening.
Yep.
Nigga, we had to, like, watch all cast of superheroes, all white cast. We had to hope we gonna get one nigga. One nigga on the squad. Power Rangers. And that nigga breakdancing. That shit was so
exactly, bro.
So it feels so good to see us in so many ranges of, and they not ghetto as shit, bro. They just educated and funny as hell. And humor. It's so inspiring, bro. Like, I love seeing it, man.
It's beautiful, man. I love it. So definitely tip our hat to them. Kudos to Quinta and the whole staff.
Watch it too. So
who do you have for your tip in the hat?
For my tip of the hat, it goes to none other than Delonte West. You know, he was participating in the Big 3 tryout after being homeless for quite some time. He actually earned a spot at their combine. So hopefully he gets picked up on one of the teams, man. I'm definitely love to see brothers who are getting second chances. I just hope that they don't exploit the brother.
Yeah, or hold it over his head as mistakes or use it against them, because that shit happens a lot too. You know what I'm saying? That's why I hate sometimes people get reality shows, because you feel like, they're getting the opportunity, but they really just want you. They just really want to embarrass you. You know what I'm saying? They want to have you out there for the entertainment aspect of it. And I hate that. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully, and it's funny about him is, I got some funny shit about him. He don't sound like he look. You ever see that?
Wait, what?
That nigga don't sound like he look.
What does he sound like? I've never heard him talk.
He sound like a country ass mechanic.
Oh,
like,
damn.
You ever hear his voice? Even not even speaking on him being an addict and all like that.
Right.
I first heard it was like he light skinned. I thought he was gonna sound like a little light skinned dude from out the county. He sound like somebody's uncle.
Oh,
He's like a young dude with an old ass voice. I was like, this nigga old shit, and on the inside shit.
Oh gosh.
Happy for him, man. Good to see him back on track, man. Because everybody said he was cursed because of that whole situation. That
with LeBron's mom.
Yeah. I still don't believe it. Part of me does believe it, but you never know.
We'll never know.
We'll
never quite know. Desi, do you have anybody you want to shout out, or any moment you want to
tip your hat to?
Tip your hat off to anybody in particular outside of yourself? You know what I'm saying?
Damn, that's a good question. Just us, just the world in general outside of the bullshit we're going through.
Facts.
I feel like we need to tip. I feel like I want to tip my hat off to us getting back to somewhat normal.
I agree.
I think a year ago, what the fuck was we doing? We was in the house, growing out there. Niggas wasn't getting booked. I'm doing Zoom shows, struggling and shit. Like, all right, just
the worst shows.
So shout out to just the world trying to get back to where we need to be.
Wow.
We was scared. We didn't know what was going to happen. We didn't know. We thought we was gonna die. I ain't getting more.
We out here planning second lives. What's our plan B? Because this ain't it.
Yo, I really was like, I don't know how I'm gonna get booked no more. Yo. I was like, I really don't know what I'm gonna do.
Niggas was
so I was like, yo, just create, man. I think the pandemic helped some of us too, as far as just creating and just finding the space to. That's why I create so much, because during that time I was like, yo, this is not the time to be sitting around complaining. I was depressed for like 20 minutes. I was sitting like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Because me and Jeff had the show, and then they canceled the show that weekend. I never forget. Then on the news, I look at my timeline. They said the NBA shut down, and it's like that was happening. I was like, "Yo, it's real." Because when we think COVID was real, that shit.
Yep.
And then when Jeff was like, "Yo, London hit me like y'all show in Alabama canceled." They think about because of COVID. I'm like, "All right, we probably get another one." And then I saw that fucking NBA shut down shit. I was like, "Yeah, this shit
real."
It's like when they shut the NBA down.
Shit. This is
official.
I'm sitting there putting Lysol on fruit and shit. Like, I ain't know what I was saying.
Oh Lord, you were one of those? Oh no.
I was doing everything. I was judging people how they look. You know how you look at them like, motherfucker, look, you got cold. Look at him.
I spray everything now.
No, the COVID face.
Do y'all remember when that rumor was floating around that niggas couldn't get COVID and niggas was just excited in the
my
motherfucker?
Like, man, that's what white people get. That's just the ancestors, man. The ancestors, they gonna hurt y'all for what y'all did there.
We was like,
Idris,
thank you. 450 years of slavery.
And we still ain't believe it because Idris got it. Was like, man, they paid Idris to say that.
Oh my god,
like, man, the government, man, they paid Idris. And then when people started like dying and shit,
yeah.
Niggas started taking it serious.
Started getting serious.
Started taking it serious. And then when CNN and all the news stations, when that was all they were talking about. That was scary as shit because that was like literally every show that was on these news networks was just COVID. You strand, you gonna die. COVID. I was like, shit, man, we don't stand a chance. Ain't no wars going on. I'm like, damn, ain't no wars going on. Ain't nobody die from that proof shit. Like, everybody that was dying had something to do with COVID, man. That shit was so scary, man.
Imagine trying to WebMD your COVID symptoms in the beginning. Like that shit had to have been fucking bananas.
Man, I found out I was an Asian pregnant woman. I was fucking Googling what the fuck was wrong with my code. I'm like, yeah, you Asian, you pregnant, and you got like 2 weeks to live. I'm like, man, shit, man. But yeah, tip off to that, man. Just be us getting back to somewhat normal, man. So the world,
man,
people ain't scared to come out no more. People are coming out and going to events and being, still weird. People still weird.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah. The hangout sessions after being outside is like, all right, what are we doing here? We need to have a plan because I ain't about to just be hanging out with
you. Out here breathing this air like this. Like it definitely exposed. I got a cousin that won't let you come in his house till you drop butt ass naked. This nigga.
Oh God.
Any of y'all got that family member that got COVID and they fucked them up mentally?
Oh man,
not to that point.
This nigga won't even let his mother come over the house.
but he got COVID first, right?
He caught COVID and got real sick, and it was like, no, nigga, I don't want.
He ain't taking no chances.
I don't want. Nigga, he go to work and then burn his clothes and shit, then touch his child. He go through a whole thing. COVID fucked people up, man. Like I'm talking about mentally, not just mentally.
Oh yeah, it did.
Some people are just like you know. No, what I'm saying?
I agree.
It's still some stuff that I don't like doing. I'll be like, yeah, nah, I'm gonna sit this one out, bro. I ain't clubbing. I ain't doing none of that shit. Like, nah.
Yep. I be doing shows, nigga. I get on the plane, go to the Airbnb, go to the green room, the stage, back to the green room. I don't even encounter people. I be in a whole other city. People like, damn, you was there? I was like, yep. When? I was on the stage.
Should have been there.
Got on the stage, took my ass back in the green room, and that was it. I'm like, god damn, no meet and greet. Y'all niggas touch people too much, man. Some of the cities be too.
No.
Yeah, Ryan, he still do meet and greets. Ryan don't care. Ryan, he just be doing it.
Nah.
Part of me wants to, but Ryan like, go for free. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, fuck, I'm charging for this shit, man. If I'm gonna risk my life, I'm gonna at least get a couple hours.
For real. I mean,
keep your mask on. Breathe up. Shit, breathe up.
Look that way when you look at me, man.
Yep.
Some shit like that.
Shit, man. But did y'all get it though?
Nope.
No. Thank God. I carry that with a badge of honor.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was that person for the first year and a half where I did not go anywhere. I was did groceries on what is this shit called? DoorDash.
Instacart.
I did Instacart. I did not go outside. Before I moved, I lived on the 32nd floor. I had a doorman in Chicago. But anyway, I had a doorman that literally grabbed and handled everything and will drop everything right by my door. So I didn't have to worry about it.
Crack your door with a gun, like. Give me that. Thank you.
She made sure he got infected.
Come out of here. Go ahead. Spray yourself. Go ahead. But yeah,
I didn't get it, but I when I would go do stuff and come back in the house, like I would we spraying everything down, spray my wife down. We just
all you had to do was remove your clothes and wash your hands. That's it. Everybody, all this spray down shit is unnecessary. Wash your damn hands.
I made my own mask and shit. I'm ashamed, man. I made my own mask.
This nigga made a tourniquet mask and was like,
I'm like, some old shirts I ain't wearing no more. I'm in the house on the floor, like, what is my life coming to? Like, what's my life coming? I'm putting it on his shit on, had it on the sides.
Like, niggas was using Scullies. Niggas was using anything they could find. It was like, it's a mask.
I like a nigga on Walking Dead or some shit. I'm in the grocery store walking around with a fucking machete and shit. Like, all right, put some applesauce and some eggs and shit. But yeah, man.
Man,
We out of it though. We somewhat out of it. You know what I'm saying? So
I still keep a
out of
mask
it.
on me, bro. I still be out. When I'm out, I keep a mask on. I'm like, I don't care what other people do. You can free face the world, but I'll be here. But I have a mask on. I mean, that's just the way it is. If I gotta go do a show, all right, I'll take the mask off, getting on stage in the green room, put that shit back on. Like, cause you know, some comics be out here, bro. They just be out here.
When I got it, I knew I had it. Because of course, all the times I was paranoid about it, I was like scared but didn't have it. But when I had it, I was like, yeah, this is it. Because I realized
you knew.
Yeah, it's just a different vibe. Like when you scared you got it, you like know it's a possibility that you may just be. I'm a very paranoid person coming out. But when I had it, I knew it because I was fucking eating some good ass food and
you couldn't taste
it. The smell of it was so strong.
Wow.
And then I could not taste it. I could
feel that would mess me up. It messed me up. I
can feel the heat on my pet. I can feel the heat of it. And I smelled it and I couldn't taste it. I was like, I was in the restaurant. I looked up like, I fucking got it, yo.
God
damn. My wife, she like, damn. What you mean? I'm like, I got the fucking COVID, man. I took the test. It was like, they gave me that shit back. It was like, yep. They started calling me like they treated me like I was a sex offender or something. Like, you need to check in, your progress and shit. Because now you on the registry. Because you one of the people. I felt like I was out here being a pedophile. Like, goddamn, I gotta check in with you every week and shit. And then I checked in. They said you got to stay in the house for 14 days in quarantine, and then you check in again to take the test again. And I took the test again, and I still had it after my 14 days. I said, how the fuck? I thought it only lasted. And then I had
you had that strong version. You had the strong version.
I thought I had the mid. I had the Zaza and shit.
You had that gas, the COVID gas.
And then I had a show 3 days later with Jess. And I took a chance. I left. I was like, I know I ain't got it no more. I took a test when I got to the city, and I didn't have it.
Oh, damn.
That was like the longest fucking hour of my life.
You prayed. You
can't get to the venue unless you show us you ain't got it. I flew up there and everything. I was like, I know I ain't got this shit no more. I paid like $150 for the test, the rapid test, and sat outside. That was $150 worth it. I sat outside and I was like, good, thank God.
That's like when you get your AIDS test back and you're just like, yes. You was out there excited.
I was just sitting there, just like the first 20 minutes.
Right, you praying.
You
talking.
Did that Will Smith clap in what was that movie he was in with the little kid? Pursuit of Happiness. You did the Pursuit of Happiness clap.
Just has no idea. Just has no idea I went through that. You gonna stay back what do you stand back at the Airbnb for? I was like, I'm just gonna chill, man.
For your precautions.
I took my head right to the nearest clinic. I'm on Google looking up clinics in the area. Like, did they open? So,
man, I was. My bad, bro. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Go ahead.
No, I'm saying like for a brief second, like before we found out how bad COVID was, I was like, I wouldn't mind getting it. You know, I lose my sense of, taste for a couple of weeks. So I might lose a couple pounds. That was me. Then when niggas started dropping, I was like, I don't even want
to test that out.
Nope. Not at all.
That shit too strong. Because it was just different. It was affecting people. It was affecting people so different. That's what made it so scary.
Yeah.
Because it was like people that were like, there were smokers. It was so many different little variations of it that made people like sicker than others. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, people could have caught it in the same damn place, but these two people died and one person survived. So
weirdest shit ever, man.
Yeah,
weirdest shit. But we got to get to this ad real quick, bro, and we'll be right back.
Yes, sir.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm just over here polishing up my black watch. A lot of y'all know I'm an avid collector of watches. I got at least 9 of them things in my collection, and the one that I get the most compliments on has got to be my black watch. I got to tell y'all, black watches, they have really put a lot of time and detail into their product. I gotta tell you, from the watch face all the way down to the band made of genuine leather. I know it's genuine, but I like seeing genuine. They really have outdone themselves. So fellas, ladies, if you're looking to upgrade your watch style, definitely check out the good folks over there at Black Watches. They black owned. You know you want to support a black owned watch company. And because, they rocking with the podcast, they, hooked you guys up with a promo code. That's right, a promo code. They give you 20% off of your order when you head over to blackwatches.com. That's right, blackwatches.com, BLAK watches.com, and make sure you use that promo code late night W Nate. Come on, support the Black watches. Now back to the podcast. Now we got that alert right in there. It's time for news you can or can't use. First topic, there was a video of a brother who moved out of his apartment into his cubicle at work because he said his job does not pay him enough to do both.
What?
Yeah, when I saw the video, I was just like, I kind of feel him, as a person
Totally
who
understand.
used to work in a call center that used to have to take a drive to get there and back. I kind of feel him. I don't know if I would necessarily do what he did, but I get it.
But you know how much money he's saving if he
Facts.
Because we all have a point in our life, and maybe in our 20s or somewhere in our little life where we ain't fucking nobody, we ain't dating nobody seriously. We just like a piece of shit in that little space.
That could be in the early 30s too. Don't
undateable.
Don't discount. Yeah, go ahead.
In that area when you undateable, you ain't got no kids, and you just trying to figure shit out, and nobody's opinion matters. You just in that little bubble of what the fuck is going on. I believe I've been there, but I can understand why he stayed there. Who the fuck gonna say something? Who he embarrassed by? He just like, look, I'm in here.
Was crazy.
I was gonna say I saw a couple TikToks of his where people were commenting and stitching in their opinion, and he full on moved into his cubicle. I saw a couple videos, and he had his shoes, his underwear, and clothes in different drawers in his cubicle, as well as a little bit offside in another cubicle that no one was using. At this point, to me, I feel like
he's committed to
it. If this is what you want to do, then who's stopping you? Ain't nobody gonna say nothing.
Why should be a millionaire?
His boss gonna stop him.
Something's gonna happen. He's gonna be a millionaire. He's gonna get his own show, documentary, a book, all that shit. Book deal. I'm telling you, because we all had that time in our life when you just don't care. I wouldn't go as far as that. But, because my mother wouldn't let me. I got one of the mothers that's like, don't play with me. You know you. But man, you like, I don't want to do this shit. And then, but man, he got it figured out. The fact that
crazy thing
organized in the drawer.
Crazy thing about this story is he actually got evicted from his cubicle. He was only there for about 4 days. I was waiting to give y'all the rest of the story. He was there for about 4 days. After 4 days, he has since been removed. He is now currently living in an Airbnb. His articles of clothing are in a storage facility. He's considering getting a lawyer, and he said he's in talks with the vice president of the company now. So maybe they're gonna help him. Maybe this was game plan. You know what this is?
It was game.
Recognizes game. Brother's like, I'm gonna move out my apartment because I can't afford it. I'm gonna move in into y'all space because y'all not paying me enough. And then when y'all kick me out, I'm gonna sue y'all because y'all not paying me enough.
He thinking. It's something.
That's what it is.
Brewing.
That's what it is, man.
Put it, any man pack their drawers and put it in the cubicle, and they got a plan because that shit just can't be the plan. You got some type of sense. It was in the back of his mind. I'm gonna sue the shit out of them. Watch this shit. I'm gonna embarrass myself. Moving. I'm gonna wash my ass. Then they kicked him out. That's what made him work.
I'm telling you, that's what it was, bro.
Where is he showering at?
His lawyer gonna have such a good ass opening statement like they kicked him out. And then
he's not showering.
This is God's plan. He just gonna sit there like, man, look, let me collect this bread real quick. Everybody can move at the job. Watch.
He not showering, Adrian. He's taking whole baths. That's what he is doing.
He's doing whole baths. Oh,
he doing whole baths and spraying cologne on. How much you want to bet? Like he probably could have lasted longer than the 4 days, but the stench was what was bothering his coworkers. They was like, Gary, I don't know how to approach him about his odor.
Like
so y'all talk to him.
Coming into my cubicle now, right? It's affecting my emotions. But if he was dating a couple chicks with low self-esteem, he good because he was
I was gonna say he can stay there. He can stay there. Yeah,
wash his ass over there, and then come back. It's the game,
bro.
He's a fat white bitch at the job that he fucking with, and he like, look, man, let me come over here and wash my ass and drop this dick off real quick, come back to work so I can keep this going.
He definitely moonlighting over at Kathy's house. Kathy from the third floor. He definitely shacking up with Kathy. My thing is like, what's the thought process up to that point? Like you ain't had nobody else to call. You ain't got no homies, no ladies you could sleep. Not even your parents. Nobody.
Somebody, either you a loner or people you just don't nobody like you. Because they know in hell. I got too many people that like me. Even when
I was just about to say that. What would last longer, broke dick or broke pussy?
What lasts longer?
Yeah, like if you are in his situation, male or female, what will last longer in being like in that struggle bus? Would a broke dick last longer, like in that situation?
Broke pussy, no, broke dick lasts way longer.
Yeah, broke dick.
Because pussy is yeah, you can't. It ain't for so long that the pussy is untouched.
You're not gonna be a broke pussy either, because you gonna some nigga gonna be funding you, so you know I'm gonna be broke.
Somebody gonna supply. So yeah, broke dick gonna last way longer because ain't no worse than looking at a nigga that ain't shit. You can look at a woman that ain't shit, but you can tell she at least trying.
You can tolerate her.
You can tolerate her. You feel like she trying. But man, like, man, get your broke ass up. You ain't doing shit. You won't even feel bad for him.
This nigga is here again. But I mean, I do feel for him because this does speak to a greater issue that's going on. Is niggas ain't getting paid on these jobs.
I want to say, how much?
Yeah.
Fuck. He probably like, look, y'all niggas. What is the hourly? Why are you staying there?
That's what I was saying, bro. Because I looked at the video. It looks like a very nice office. So it's a call center. It's something you got to be making at least 18 an hour. Y'all really are not paying niggas. Like,
where does he live? It depends on where he lives.
That's a great question.
The videos that I've seen, I couldn't tell exactly where he lived.
I can tell you where he's not living. He ain't living down south. Because if he was living down south, this nigga would have a fucking mansion with 35
deluxe
acres.
Apartment in the sky. Yep.
Okay. Not that problem.
He is definitely living Chicago, LA, New York, one of the really expensive cities. Because man,
if you homeless out there, nigga, you homeless.
Oh, you homeless for real?
You homeless for real. You need socks. You need everything you need to be outside. Because that's what your ass.
Oh man. I do hope that the vice president of the company does help him out, because that's a bad look on your company, man. Yeah. I hope for sure that
he put this. He's smart. That nigga ever his plan. I don't care what nobody.
He's gonna be fine. He's gonna be fine. Yeah,
he must have got rolled up one time and rent was due. He was already stressed. This was a compilation of fucked up in his life.
I agree.
And while he was getting yelled at in the office, that one he rolled up. He was sitting there like,
he was like,
I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show these niggas. They
go home, put his shit in the trash bag. They was like, you better get put out. Shit, I'm cool. That's cool. That's part of my plan. Go ahead. Put the notice on my door. Go ahead.
So you got the right one today.
Right one today. Yeah.
When I saw the video, because it was like 2 videos, I was like, why is this nigga walking around with a towel on with no shirt on in the middle of the cubicles? I was like, is this a prank? I'm like, this got to be a prank. Niggas do anything for clout. And they was like, no, he living there now. I was like, all right, nigga.
Okay.
Could not ever be late for work. Like, ever.
Never. You can wake up late, but never be late for work.
I would still be the nigga living in the call center that would not punch in the calls on time. I would find a way to be late.
You wake up actually like, oh shit. People already
live here.
It's a working in general, man, is a struggle, man. But just thinking about my last job and like getting fired from that job and that manager telling me, this nigga told me, I hope I don't hear about this and none of your jokes, because I was doing stand-up at the time.
Oh wow.
He's like, hope I don't hear about this and none of your jokes. And he was just like, I was just sitting there like, really like, what am I doing right now? Like, I can't. And it's like, I thought to myself, I don't ever want to work no job like this, yo, because it's taking so much. Jobs take so much out of you, bro. If you have a long job and you got something that you really trying to do, they can take so much out of you. That's when I learned you got to make the job work for you. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, that's what the fuck this nigga doing. This nigga making that shit work for him. He figured it out. People think he doing bad. No, he figured this shit out. It's just gonna take some time, but just think about his situation, man. Having your own desk, you just sitting there like, I'm just here, yo. Just so much time is going by. You know what I'm saying? I'm just stuck in this motherfucker. But he gonna be watching be a millionaire. Watch next year.
Oh no, he's gonna be set. He actually was like, yo, I spend more time here than at my apartment. So why am I at my apartment?
Why am I even going home?
Right.
We got a food court right outside. Why am I going home?
I might.
The club around the corner. Why am I even going home? Got a car. I can take a nap in my car. Come back.
I'm good to go. Right.
Just like everything is here. All my.
Me and Katie from the 3rd floor. I'm gonna fuck her at her house real quick. Come back.
Real quick.
That's it.
They'd be like, man, yo, we about to get to this next ad real quick. We'll be right back.
Hey y'all, we're going to take a quick pause from this episode to tell you about our next sponsor, Rose Vogue Styling. Let Rose Vogue Styling help you change the way you see yourself. Their mission is to empower you to build your confidence and look fly while doing it. They offer personal styling, shopping, and closet auditing. They need to come to my closet because it's a hot ass mess, okay? They also have an online boutique store full of pieces that will give your outfit life and have you looking right. Pieces like earrings, that's what I have on now, here, right here, necklaces, purses, rings, just to name a few, okay? Right now, our subscribers, our listeners, our watchers, you can get 20% off when you use the code late night, okay? LATENITE. Going over to their IG, it's Rose Vogue Styling at Rose Vogue Styling. Easy, everybody knows that, okay? Let Rose Vogue Styling style you for your next event, or simply just help you enhance the pieces that you already have in your closet. Wow. Style is a choice. Upgrade yours with Rose Vogue Styling. Again, you can get 20% off if you use our code late night, okay? LATENITE. Support a black business, okay? Support us. When you support them, you're supporting us, okay? Now let's get back to the show.
Yo, topic number 2. This one actually made me mad. I was also kind of confused too. It was a white couple under fire after giving birth to 2 black twin girls via in vitro fertilization.
Yeah.
I had to do like so much research into this. I was like,
down a rabbit hole, you got lost.
Bro, it was like 18 holes that I fell into. It was really weird because I was like, wait a minute. I was like, is the daddy black? Because these babies are like black. And no, that wasn't the case either. They actually, as they're saying, they rescued these babies from their crypto, as they call it, their frozen orphanages, as what they were calling it. It's just like one of those weirdest stories ever. I'm gonna read
some Total Recall type shit,
bro. I'm gonna read the story. One of their friends had posted. Josh and Casey rescued these precious twins from their frozen orphanage, tiny embryos left behind and forgotten by their own parents in an IVF facility. Casey carried these darlings for the past 40 weeks and welcomed them into our arms Saturday. Our friends have rescued them. Our friends have rescued other tiny image barriers from their frozen prisons, as well as these newborns, but will not meet those children until heaven. Like, it was just,
I don't know,
a lot of weirdness.
Frozen prisons, like I think she took the money, went out on a date with a nigga and fucked him.
It was
black dude. Not much later, just some black kids. I don't. That's too much.
What's crazy, bro, is she already has 4 biological white children with her white husband. The shit was just really crazy, and I was like, "This is some Jordan Peele white savior type of shit, man."
Yeah, freezing embryos alone costs over $15,000. Just alone, freezing embryos.
It's expensive.
Just by itself. As a middle 30s, I'm still early, but I'm like that. I looked it up. It costs $15,000 at least just to freeze your embryos. So the fact that they decided to not only pay, so what they did was they paid for the embryos and paid the rights to have those embryos as adoptive parents. So you got 4 kids already and decided to throw bread even more to have this process.
And your own little nigga babies and shit.
Right, to have these nigga babies. Are you serious right now? My gosh.
It not only that, but it's a lot that goes even further into that. It's just like, why? Like, there are grown ass kids you can adopt out here right now. If you want to adopt black kids that bad, you can go get them right there. These embryos here were on, like, I guess, like the throw out list, because I mean, after so much time,
burn them out. Yeah, you can throw them out.
Yeah, after so much time, and this happens for any embryos. My thing, when they use that language of we saved them from their frozen orphanage, these frozen prisons. So do you use that same language for white embryos too? Or is it only for, black embryos where you can be like, we have taken their lives we just made them better. Like, we elevating them. That's just the weirdest shit to me.
They were in poverty in a prison. Like they was fucking what?
They were cells. Like they were not even thought
They
of.
like,
like
didn't even know what they were yet. What are you talking about? Yeah, that's fucking weird.
It's
The
hell.
whole idea is I think it's selfish and shit. Like you said, it's like some of the black children out here, they can just chilling in the orphanage, right? But you want to start from scratch because you got the money and shit.
Right.
Right. Sorry. It's, go off. Whatever you want to do.
I'm just confused. Also, for the simple fact that I was like, I'm praying for these little black babies because it's like I don't want their minds to be fucked up. Because so many white people they get black kids and they fuck them up.
Mm-hmm.
Like they have these identity crises and shit.
Like when when Madonna's song was dancing, it was like, oh my god, go ahead and clack out, man. Go ahead and clack out, man. You ain't gotta. Don't.
Yo, when my man was dancing, everything, we was like, nah, man, nah, get your ass up out of here.
This ain't it. This ain't it, my man. This ain't it.
Man. Just don't do that to him no more. Don't put him like that no more.
Jesus, it was man. Just like
it's like fun to them. It's like to some white people, I feel like it's just like a toy that they have. They just have a little a little knickknack to have next to them. Like this is my little fun little toy, this little nigga baby and shit. Like,
accessories just to keep saying little nigga babies.
Like, that's how they feel like they look at it.
I swear, bro. That's legit. It's real though. I was just like, why? Like there was no white babies, and I'm not saying I don't want black babies to be adopted. I just wanted to be adopted by black people, And there's a reason. There's a reason why that black family decided they did not want to go through with this. So if that was their decision, they made a decision. It's not for you to come behind and play savior to rescue.
Right. Nobody,
as y'all put it.
Hey man, this is the world we live in, man.
I did some more research into this. There's another couple that did this like 4 or 5 years ago, and they titled it in the Washington Post, "Why White Evangelicals Chose to Have Black Babies." So apparently this is a thing amongst like white people that don't like abortion, white people who are really into the church. Like we got to save all the black babies.
Yeah.
And it's just weird. Like it is just some weird shit because you don't see niggas out here like I gotta say the white babies. Like you never gonna see that.
It's like I gotta say this white baby. I'm afraid of their future when they get older. Do they know their culture or do they know themselves? Do they know what this whole process happened? And it's like they're gonna have their own mind when they get older, or are they? Or they're gonna be stuck in the sunken place when they get older.
They're gonna be brainwashed. Yeah,
I'm sunken place. Like they're not gonna know shit about their own culture, and
they're not gonna know how to
any other way. So.
They're not gonna know how to do their hair. They're not gonna know how to use the right cocoa butter or shea butter. It's a lot that we need to teach them. They're not gonna know.
And these are embryos. So that means the sperm and the egg has combined together. So it's not a white father with a black mother. No, these are two black parents that decided to pass their stuff off and freeze their embryos. Now it'd be different if they were like, I got sperm floating around. These niggas sperms I don't want no more because some of y'all niggas ain't shit, but I get it.
Sperm is out here,
right? Flying everywhere, y'all just nutting everywhere, and they just froze the sperm. No, it's embryos and it's eggs and sperm together.
If there was a way that y'all could sue, like I don't know the logistics of it, but if there was a way you could sue, if you were that black family, would you? If you found out that your embryos that you were like, I just don't want to do it. This is not the time for us right now. We just don't want to use them at all. If you found out a white family took your embryos and now your black babies are here, would you sue?
Yeah, if I was that family, hell yeah, I would find some way to get theirs. I would post up. I would post. I would have a march. I would have a whole riot and shit. Man, give my black nigga babies back, man. Stop playing.
It's about to be a whole new losing Isaiah out here, man. Yep. I'm about to go crazy for my kids.
Oh,
I'm not trying to have my kids dance like Madonna or something, man. I'm not trying to have this shit, man.
It's like I want my kids.
My kids deserve rhythm. They deserve some goddamn rhythm. Shit.
I mean, I personally feel like that should not even be an option. Like if your embryos are on the throwaway list, it should not be someone comes in and be like, I want to buy those. Like, no, it's not how this process works.
Like you coming in two white people saying, I want a black baby. They should be like, why your white ass want a black baby? What you want a black baby for?
Right.
I feel like
there should be a nigga at their station to ask that question. Not no regular black person. I'm talking about a nigga from around the way that's like, bitch, why you want some black people? Fill this pamphlet up. Explain it. Prove to me.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, exactly. Process in order.
Exactly. I agree with you, bro. It's got to be a questionnaire. It's got to be a test, some type of test.
Are you going to be recording this nigga dancing off beat? No, bitch. You can't have him. You can't have these embryos.
You got to score at least a 90%. That's what it is. If you ain't 90 and up, you can't take them home. You can't take them home. That's the way it should be. And if I see him out in public, I'm definitely calling the cops. I'm like, hello, there's a white couple out here with little black babies. They must have stole them.
And think they saved him and shit. This little boy confused as shit. This is just some Jordan Peele shit. Why doesn't be a Jordan Peele movie about that shit? That's gonna be a continuation to some Get Out shit. That's a good ass premise. That's a movie right there.
You know what's crazy?
Getting older, not even realizing they be black shit.
You know what's gonna be funny?
Shit.
What's really gonna be funny is the amount of black people that walk up to them when they are out in public, like, "Are you okay?
Are you all right? What's up, man?"
Blink once, blink twice.
He gonna go to give him a massage and shit. Like,
he don't know the dap. Exactly. If you really want to confuse that nigga, give him the head nods. Not up, not down. Which one is it, man?
You look behind him. Yeah, he in the sunken place, man. I'm gonna watch
this. We got to rescue this nigga. I mean, shit. I mean, I don't know. I'm just gonna pray some black prayers over those black babies and pray that they just come out okay.
Yeah. Hope for the best. Yeah.
I think I'm going to jail for fucking losing their mind and all.
That's all we can do there.
I'm not a regular baby.
Yeah, we're gonna keep this moving. Des, we got one more segment here. This segment is the segment that we like to call "Y'all Niggas Is Tripping," because sometimes niggas be out here tripping.
Oh yeah,
y'all niggas tripping.
So Boogie, who you got for Y'all Niggas Is Tripping?
My Young Niggas Is Tripping is this past weekend was St. Patty's Day weekend. You know, Chicago, we have one of the largest Patty's Day celebration, and this weekend a person of Wahite, as you would like to call
Snow
it,
roaches
descendant decided to jump in the Chicago River after the river was dyed green. Now, every St. Patty's Day weekend, we dye the river green. Despite the river being a greenish blue color, we like to dye it a brighter green. If
like,
you
no, we gonna add more.
So. Right.
we want Ninja Turtle green.
Right. We want a different type of green. Now, this is my thing. My whole thing is that around this time, regardless what year it is in Chicago, that water
is already green.
Is green. And also it is cold as fuck. This guy jumped in a 10-degree river.
Yeah.
Just out of the spite of clout. He wanted to be known. He wanted people to see him jumping in the water. And when he got out, he got hypothermia. So at this point, I feel like we need to make a declaration. Stop doing things for clout. You're not getting clout. You're really doing. Yeah, you're going to a trip to the hospital, okay, my man.
Yeah, because you got to think about it. Remember when people was planking and shit? Remember when planking?
Oh my God, yes.
People was trying to be seen planking. I knew the world was going to shit when that came out because people was falling off of buildings and shit trying to plank.
Oh God, yeah.
The dumbest shit ever.
People were really dying.
Somebody died from planking. Somebody died from planking.
I ain't laughing at that. That's just
think about how you going to explain that shit to this nigga's family. Like, you remember Stan? Yeah. Fucking planking and shit. His kids and family like, what's planking? You lay on the ground.
You lay flat on the ground.
How do you explain that? Like,
shit. Not only that, but how do you explain it when you get to heaven? Like, everybody got a story when they're in line. Like, how you get here, man? I was planking. But Boogie, my question is because the water is green as fuck. It's like I'm sure on his skin he had nothing but dye on his skin. I wish we could see a picture of what he looked like.
So I was trying to find an actual picture of him and I couldn't find anything. Everybody had reaction videos and whatnot, but
this video jumping in.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah. He really jumped in, but apparently from the WGN news, the dye is semi-permanent, so it will get off of his body, but it's gonna take some washes. It's gonna take some washes.
This motherfucker show up to work green as fuck on Monday. It's
like what the fuck you do this weekend?
I celebrated St. Patty's Day. What you do?
I'm proud to be Irish. Let me show you how proud I am.
All right.
Y'all gotta chill out here.
We're gonna promote you to customer of this bitch because you can't come in and work looking like that and shit. So
I'm done with that. This nigga is definitely tripping for sure.
My you niggas is tripping, y'all niggas is tripping, is going to gentleman from Detroit. The Detroit man is actually, he flew out last week to the Ukraine to fight. So his family is totally against the decision. 62, his man 62 years old. He's got 2 law degrees and a doctorate. It's like, brother, you have won the game.
You already won, bro.
You don't need to do this.
Why? He mad at something. He like, man, he want to get out the house. Something's going on at home. He's like, man, I'm gonna go fight.
His 6 kids and his ex-wife are 100% against it. He said, as an African American, we have a legacy, a history of standing up for what is right. And I'm like, yes, sir, that is very true. But those same people will not come over here to fight for your black ass and your black ass issues over here in America, sir. So why are you taking your black ass over there? I just
that nigga brave.
Don't understand that.
Something going on at home for him to get up and go. Like, you know what? I'm going to fight.
Agreed.
That never crossed my mind.
Says in 2019, he was over there teaching in the Ukraine at the university, teaching about democracy in the classroom. In the 70s, my man was in the army, so he's going to take his skills to the front lines.
Your skills expired, man. Like, new books come out every year, but this shit ain't gonna work.
A long time ago. And what's crazy is they gonna be sitting out there just waiting to snipe his ass at the border. It's like, oh, I got one. Like, it's about to be some Call of Duty shit. That was an easy kill.
He gonna run out of that fucking old nigga joke with a knife and shit like his black ass. He gonna wasting our time. Disrespecting us. Shoot his ass.
They gonna move that nigga straight to the front line. It's like, bro,
you won't be in the front. All right, you in the front.
It's like,
I don't like this. The fact that black people are always the first people to be in the front line, to die, to fight. Come on, man. You're better than this.
I don't really trust military people, man. Because military people be like, it's like that in the military. If you weak, they'll let you go out there and get fucked up. I went paintballing for the first time this past summer and shit. And real, I put this in my material too. Real niggas, real people that went to the military go paintballing for fun, which I think is a dick move. You know how to
very so.
You know, I'm not this bitch with New Balance on and shit. You have full training, and it was too many people on one team, and we split teams up, and then I was on this other team. Mind you, I got the full gear on. I got the helmet, the gloves, the chest shit. I had to use one of their guns, which was a piece of shit. Fucking paintball shot out sideways. Bring your own gun if you plan on going paintball.
It's a must.
Because the guns at the people place, that shit is trash. And I'm on this team, this white dude, nigga had on some low ass swim shorts on, no shirt, just a helmet. Nothing else. He wanted to feel the war.
Yeah, he wanted to feel it.
And he was like, all right, he said, y'all can go ahead out first. I kept saying, why the fuck you want me to go out first? You just kept trying to make me go first.
You was the shield, bro.
First?
You was their shield.
I was the fucking shield. I was the decoy.
Shoot the black guy. I did.
Long story short, nigga, I went out. I shot at one person and tried to run from one station to the next. Didn't have the right shoes on. Can't have some fucking Nikes on. Stepped in a ditch. You know when you step in the ditch and it make your leg bend the other way.
No.
My legs are crazy. I literally did that. That split second of me going, hey, I tripped, fell. The top of the gun, look, the top of the gun fell off. All my fucking, they shot my ass the fuck up on the ground. I got up like, all right, I'm done. They still shooting. I'm like, fuck, man.
My hands is up.
My hands, I'm yelling at niggas.
I'm out.
I had to walk all the way back to the front to get another gun and shit. They still having fun and shit. So,
dude, I did that shit one time in college. It wasn't even paintball. It was like the little pellet balls that's the same size as the paintballs. And we was like, oh, this ain't gonna be shit. Went out there with sweatpants on, nigga. We was up against some 12-year-olds. They smoked our asses, bro. It was like, oh, we ain't about to get beat by no little kids. These little niggas had real ass guns. They had uniforms, bro. I was like, oh, y'all a team. They just lit our asses up. It was like, I ain't never doing this shit.
No remorse. They had fun doing that shit.
I ain't never doing it again. I'm like, how are you getting the pellets in between my mask? My face was shot. My hands were shot. I was
like, aiming for shit. They know what they doing. My fucking gun, I'm sure that thing, my fucking paintball going like this on what's that movie? Wanted and shit.
Yeah.
I had to fucking shoot the gun like this so the fucking paintball's going right.
You out here like,
I was like, man, y'all got a decent gun, man. This shit, man. I was so mad, bro.
It's like, bro, you got to bring your own shit next time.
They tell me
the last time.
This is the last time, man.
But I mean, I hope, brother. I hope to God, brother, makes it back safely from the
Agreed.
Ukraine.
You gonna have a story.
He definitely will, because I could think of some wars here that he ain't actually got to fight in America. You know, you ain't got to get no gun. You can fight some of these wars here, bro. You know, I got student loans. You want to help me with the battle against student
Right.
loans? You know,
come to Chicago. Go ahead to Chicago and fight some wars.
I was just about to say you can fight against a war. It's called the Bloods and the Vice Lords.
Go ahead and try to sort shit out with them.
Right. Go ahead and try to figure that out real quick.
Take up a lot of your time.
We got some wars over here, brother. You ain't got to go another country to fight no wars.
You don't even know their language. Fight some shit over here.
That's the other thing, man. This is white on white crime, bro. What is you doing?
Who's saying what? You don't know both. You don't know what side saying what. They can be saying all of them. Man, shoot the nigga in the middle. You trying to kill this nigga. You talking about fight.
They in unison with that one. Everybody like this one right here.
Let's just get rid of him first, and then we're gonna fight each other.
He gonna have like 800 red dots on him as soon as he stepped foot on the battlefield. It's like
his black ass.
Like, what is this? We got one more ad to get to. We'll be right back. Hey, what's going on, y'all? A lot of y'all hit me up like, Nate, you super chill. You super laid back all the time. Brother, you gotta be on something. Well, y'all are right. I'm off them chummies edibles, and y'all know me. Y'all know I'm a smoker. I don't really mess with the eddies like that, because let's be real, a lot of them are hit or miss. It's either no juice or you're feeling like a zombie. The good folks over there at Chummies, well, they out here trying to change the edible game. And I got to tell you, they got some phenomenal products. They sent me over some of their traditional edibles, and man, them things are hitting. But they don't only got edibles. They got juice. They got your gummies. They got your chocolate bars. Whatever you like, they got it. Y'all, do me a favor. Go over to their Instagram page. It's Chummies_edibles. And get yourself some good stuff. And when you're out there, filling up your cart, make sure you use that promo code 21Chummy. That's right. They rocking with the podcast. And because they rocking with us, they rocking with y'all. So they're going to take care of y'all by giving y'all 10% off of your first order. So again, use that promo code 21Chummy to get 10% off your edibles. All right, y'all, let's get back to the podcast.
It's the final topic. It's the final topic.
I was casually scrolling the Twitters trying to find a final topic for us, and this came across my timeline. This young lady says, so I gifted my parents meet and greet tickets to see Anthony Hamilton, and child, I would have known. If I would have known they were going to put up saran wrap in between them, I would have not gotten them. Desi, you be out here, man. You out here on the road. I know you said earlier that some comics out here still doing meet and greets. So I guess this begs the question, should artists still be doing meet and greets right now with COVID still being out here?
I feel like if you're comfortable, you know the risk behind what you're doing, by all means, do it. I honestly prefer not to, but my dumb ass will take a picture with somebody I know. Saying that's my luck. I know so many people from other places that I specifically have a relationship with because they always come every year,
right?
But to each his own. You know what you're getting into. If you go home and you feel that little cough and lose your taste, and you know what you did. You know what's coming next. But I don't know, man. That saran wrap shit, that is disrespectful. I'd have slapped shit out of it. I'd have tagged like that. Do that fucking saran wrap. If you disrespect my fucking grandpa, my mom. Look at that shit. Who the fuck? They literally put saran wrap up. Like, who the fuck made that? Like,
no. I'm with you on that. Like, at this point, like, those little ass partitions is not protecting anybody. So at this point, right? At this point, it's either you wanna take the chance or you don't. Like, this is not stopping anything. I'm sorry. Like,
COVID gonna stop at this random. Like, oh, y'all got random. I'm just going to chill.
Oh, my bad, dog.
My bad. It's strong.
Let me pull back. Back.
When I first saw, I was like, "Why are they standing so far away from Anthony?" Yeah, I didn't see the saran wrap there at first, and I was like, "Oh, that's what it is." I mean, I agree with y'all, but it also is one of those things where if you're a performer like that, I was like, "Nigga, you in the arena, so COVID is already on the stage with you. COVID is singing backup." Like that little partition ain't doing shit.
It was this Anthony Hamilton's idea. He said, I ain't gonna put unless I got Saran wrap. Y'all want to put that partition up, man. Like that's his fucking idea. If you have to do that, there's no point in taking pictures, bro. Don't do it. I know you want the extra money because them packages be a lot.
Man, it's a money grab,
they
bro.
do.
Man, them motherfuckers, they make more money off the damn package.
Yeah.
If I
went to see Big Crit, my wife trying to get the meet and greet. It was like another 9 and some shit like that. I'm like, nah, I settled for the concert. I'm good.
I was like, I don't need to meet that nigga.
I see him on Instagram.
If I'm paying that much for a meet and greet, there is no saran wrap, bro. Like, I need to shake your hand, bro.
Damn, man. I took my keys and cut that bitch open like saran wrap, dude.
I'd have been like, come on, babe, let's go around the saran wrap. You know, that would be
saran wrap and slap the shit out of him.
That's me. Like, and apparently it's a trend because I know at C2E2 people was mad at John Cena because they was in like a clear box and was like, what the fuck is this? You see Ashanti was up there. She had the partition and her mask. She's like, I ain't taking no chances at all. It was just like, okay.
There's no point in doing it. You're either gonna go all in or you're just not gonna do it at all. You're not gonna disrespect me and my money putting the fucking saran wrap.
Agreed.
Who made that shit? Like, who the fuck was sitting like, yeah, this is.
I would have at least asked Ashanti, like, can you take your mask off? Like, if you want to keep the saran wrap up here, cool, but take the mask off. Like,
I feel like a dumbass just standing here, like, just right here. No.
I mean, or they got to at least have a better way of doing it. Like, okay, we can meet and greet, but let's do 6 feet. You know, we can meet like, hey, over there, 6 feet away. Hey, you know, you can do it that way. Don't put the partition there if that's how you feel.
Have a fan on.
It looks ghetto. It looks really.
It does. It does.
It looks like a mistake. Like really,
yeah. It looks like
Anthony Hamilton for that. He should know better than that. Like, come on, y'all.
I mean,
just like Kyrie. You see Kyrie at the damn game. Kyrie can't play, but he can go to the game.
He can go to the game and watch the game, but he can't play on the court.
He can't breathe hard on the court on the game.
Yeah, I see they fined him like $50,000 for going back in the locker room, and I'm like, man, just leave the brother alone.
You do know he practiced with them. Like, he see these niggas all the time. They was just with this nigga yesterday.
I mean, he was sitting beside him on the sideline. I mean, it's just like
that quick. You can just be the enemy already. He's like, nope.
It's just like this nigga was like, God damn.
Yeah, I will say he got negative real fast. Remember when he got COVID real quick after, like when he was about to actually start playing, when New York decided to allow people with COVID, without vaccinations to actually go into arenas. He was like, I'm actually COVID positive, but 2 days later he was like, I'm good, y'all.
I had to know. I tell you exactly. Fucking LeBron. That nigga said LeBron got COVID. He said, no, I don't. He was like, all right, you don't.
He's gonna change his narrative right now.
This shit was on every headline. LeBron got COVID. That nigga got on and said, I don't have it.
Literally within 2 minutes, it was like,
go ahead, let him play. Go ahead, he can play. Yo.
It was a day and a half. It was like a day and a half.
That's what the shit went from 14 days to 4 days. Come on, man. Like, really, 4 days, yo.
We don't know what the fuck we doing out here.
We don't know what we're doing. Everybody's out here just dumb, walking around. We don't know.
They out here guessing. That's what they're doing.
How the fuck? I go from 14 days to 4 days. Some shit that can kill you. Go from 4 days to 14.
Straight foolishness, though. But I mean, Anthony Hamilton, Ashanti, all these people, like, man, come on, do more for y'all fans, man. Do more for the fans. Like that.
You just and think about that. They parents, they old heads. They're gonna frame that shit. They're gonna frame it and put it in the living room. They have to explain that shit.
You know what's funny? I went through the thread, and on the thread, it was people that was photoshopping the partition out for them, so they moved Anthony and Mama closer.
Oh, closer.
That was nice.
You know, people was trying to help him out. I was like, here y'all go.
Clutch. That's clutch, because you can't put that up on top of China clothes and try to explain that shit. Like, if you wanted to go see Anthony Hamilton, you just put some saran wrap in between us. But yeah.
I'm not even buying the pictures that they take. I'm like, you know what, brother? It's cool, very good concert. I don't need this memory. Like that's
it's like I don't even want that memory. I'm just saying I went, yo. I don't want to remember this shit. I don't want to remember this.
It was just like no. Like I would low-key, I'll be mad too. If I sent my mom and dad to a Frankie Beverly and Maze concert, I would be upset too. Like
I would sneeze in that nigga's face. I would sneeze in that nigga's mouth on purpose.
It was like before I let go.
Just cough right in that nigga eye. It's disrespectful, man.
Like this is just, and then Anthony just standing there. He ain't even throwing up no peace sign or nothing. He just is what it is.
I'm mad at
Like,
That's his stance. That's okay. But
Nah,
yeah.
if there's a partition there and you ain't putting your arm around somebody, you got to throw a peace sign. You got to do something and just
do the
stand
most
there.
do the most on your side.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
when I saw this, I thought it was niggas standing in line. I was like, oh,
Right.
they standing in line. Like, oh, and then I had to,
And like,
oh, that's
I didn't
Anthony?
see the partition either. And then I read the caption. I was like, no, this nigga did not have fucking saran wrap in the middle of them, yo. Disrespectful, man.
I was just like, man, like,
I feel like I
do
need
better.
to go take pictures with people just because he did that shit to make people feel like we ain't all like that.
I care about my fans.
Just imagine the people at the venue that was setting that up. Like, yeah, I'm going to set this up, man. People in the line was like, what the fuck? Because you know you can't see through the saran wrap.
Nope.
Everybody was like, you right there.
What that shit for?
Oh. Okay.
No, wait.
I see what they
You see
doing.
this saran wrap? You about to make a sandwich? Oh, no. They're making a partition. Oh, man.
Now, here's the funniest shit though. Anthony came out. Everybody was like, all right, now Anthony about to come out. Everybody like, here he comes. And then his assistant comes out and pulls the saran wrap up right there.
Already?
All right, here we go.
No eye contact. Don't even
That's
look
what
at
it was. All right, now it's time for the meet and greet.
Don't even look at him. No eye contact. Don't look him in the eye.
Don't breathe. Don't breathe when you
Nope.
take this picture, right?
Nope. Breathe on yourselves.
Jeez. Like, I don't know. Now I'm low key mad. I was like, look,
Was
like
it
you
the
said, you
venue or was it Anthony Hamilton? Did he already have a stash of those partitions in
That's
the
a very good question. And I think it was Anthony requesting it to the venue. To me, I felt like that was
even worse, both parts.
Yeah, that's a finesse on Anthony's behalf, Dan, because he knew that's what it was. This was a finesse move. I'm gonna charge you $1,000 to see me, but you ain't really gonna get to meet me. You know, that's what that was.
Up, man. You got to risk it all, man. I'm sorry, man. You got to risk it all. People come out. You only live once, man.
I agree.
If you're gonna do the meet and greet, man, just do it.
That's what Jasmine Sullivan did. I don't know if y'all saw, but she started her tour, Jasmine Sullivan, and then her maybe like the second or third date, she had to go on Instagram, was like, hey guys, I'm sorry I have to postpone and cancel a lot of these shows because I have caught COVID. I'm positive from doing all the meet and greets.
Yeah.
She was all in it, like
She was all in.
Take these pictures
She
face
took
to
that
face, raw dog in the
No.
air with her fans.
Everybody's meet and greet is a real meet and greet. You don't see no fucking plastic in it.
We risking it for y'all. I'm waiting for that one celeb that actually gets it, comes out and knows I got COVID because of y'all dirty asses breathing on me and shit. Y'all wanted to meet me, so let y'all meet me, and now I got sick. Now I can't perform.
Disrespectful, man. I hate it.
Oh man, this shit's crazy. Well, Desi, man, we appreciate you for checking in here with us. Before we let you go though, bro, what you got for the people? When you got some shows coming up, what you got?
Man, I ain't booked up, man. Thank by the grace of God, man. Like I said, people are coming out. We got Miami this weekend, 18th and the 19th. I got Detroit on the 26th.
Hell yeah.
I got a DC National Harbor on the 28th. Just working, man. You go to comediandesi.com. You see all the shows. I'm pretty much going everywhere. I'm trying to go everywhere. I'm trying to go to Canada. I'm trying to do all this shit. So got Chi-Town on the 17th. My man Nate's going to be in there with me also, and we're going to have a good ass time. My first time headlining in Chicago on my own. I've been there like twice just featuring, but this is my first time headlining, so it's an honor to have you there too, brother. So
of course, man.
Chicago, Easter Sunday. Easter Sunday.
All my Chicago people, please come out. You heard him here yourself. That's gonna be headlining. I myself will be in the. I'm gonna tell some jokes. So come on, get them tickets. We want to get a sellout. Let's give a good time for Desi, man. We want to really pack it out for him for his first time headlining, so we can come back to Zany and do a couple other spots out in the city.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah, this sounds good, and we'll post all of your information, contact information on all of our socials, so our peoples can definitely support hella hard. So yeah, thank you so much.
And we appreciate it, man. But as always, what you got for the people before we get up out of here?
You know, as always, let's follow, subscribe, hit that bell notification so a friend can tell a friend to follow this motherfucking podcast. Listen, this is a movement. I'm a little tipsy right now. That's why I'm taking a little time right now. That's why I'm stuttering right now. I've been drinking. Right. I'm watching Abbott Elementary. I'm a little tipsy right now because you know what? I enjoy supporting Black people doing shit just like what you were saying earlier. Listen, this is this is the time. This is the Renaissance era of us to really like just show up and show out. So I just want to tell everybody to let's keep doing what we're doing. Let's fight and let's move and keep going. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel. So
hell yeah, man. Again, like and subscribe on all your podcast platforms. We got Desi's handle down there. You see Adrian. See mine. We appreciate y'all for checking in.
absolutely.
This is our dope ass episode of Late Night with me. Peace, y'all.